Listen, we're in the car and we're on our way. That's all I can say for now. This is the big D. This is the big day. Of course, you know I am, as I love saying, I'm your girl, Raquel, as my fabulous American friends love to say, Raquel. But we say, back in the island of Trinidad and Tobago and all other islands, we say Raquel. So I'm Raquel Marshall, and welcome to the Chronicles, or maybe the final conclusion, or maybe not. You never know. You have to stay tuned all the way to the end to see if I really do it. Tell you the real truth. When I got up this morning, first of all, I didn't sleep well last night. I really did not. I was having nightmares of all sorts of stuff, like a hair cookie monster coming to get me and things like that. I think I was really getting anxious, and so I didn't really sleep well last night, knowing that I was going to be in this car today on my way to do what I think I'm going to do. And since then to now, my tummy has been really crazy. I've been nervous, y'all. I'm actually nervous. Would you believe that? Now, if you've had your hair for what, 21 years? If you've had your hair for that long, or anything that you've had for that long, I'm sure it's going to be really rough to let go of it. But for my family and my friends who've known me growing up, I grew up in the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. We're the most southerly island in the chain of Caribbean islands. We're just off the coast of Venezuela, kind of thing. And my childhood was really modest. In fact, we grew up what you might say, of course, today it might be poor, but we didn't really realize that we were poor. When you were hungry, you just had to go climb a tree. I mean, yes, you'd have breakfast. I'm not sure about lunch. That was at school. Dinner was kind of iffy sometimes. But there was just the beauty, the natural beauty of just growing up with natural fruits all around you. So we'd be climbing the mango trees, the avocado tree. We had a coconut, well, we had numerous coconut trees. We didn't climb those, but they fell, like they fell on the house all the time. So the coconuts fell on the roof, and sometimes it scares at night because, you know, you'd be sleeping and then, wow, you hear the coconut fall. But I grew up very modestly on the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago, and we say we're a land of soca, calypso, steel pan, and so much more. Of course, I grew up at church. I love my church. By the way, big up to La Puerta Pentecostal Church. That is my home church. I love you guys so much. A lot of who I am today came from that amazing woman called Odette Hosford, and Edison Alfred, and Roma, and Pat, and all these amazing human beings that just deposited into my life. It was just amazing. I think we grew up really happy. As I said, not a lot to call your own. I mean, even our clothes, everything was hand-me-downs, etc. We were happy. We really were. The only thing that I thought was kind of missing was I really had not a lot of hair. I did not have a lot of hair. I did not. So all this that you see right here, all this beautiful hair that you see, so I grew up with not a lot of hair. Not a lot. In fact, we have some really horrible nicknames back home, but I wouldn't even go there. So let me tell you how I really started the dress, how I really got it, right? So I was getting ready to tour with my band. I belonged to a band at that time called Asophonics Steel Orchestra. Hi guys. And so we come to the US on tour. And so because our schedule was going to be that stringent and it was going to be really busy, we had to find ways to kind of minimize the getting ready time. So I thought, you know what, let me put braids in my hair before I came on tour. Can you guess how long the braiding took me? It took 17 hours. 17 hours to put the braid in because it was that tiny. She did a really amazing job of it was tiny, tiny, tiny braids, and it was, oh my gosh, it was really tiny, y'all. So it took 17 hours. I remember crying because they were pulling on the scalp and everything, but the point is, it was to minimize the time that we used to get ready here. So we came on tour, we had fun, everything went well, and so when we got back home a few months later, my hair was just so, it was still good. So I'm like, I don't need to take these braids out. Let me continue. So I went for some more months with the braids in, and lo and behold, a few months after that, when I decided to take the braid out, you know how you unbraid your hair, just the way you braid it, the way you take it out is you unbraid it. So I'm unbraiding it, and I have a couple of the friends helping me. And by the time we got down to the new growth, which at that time was probably like 1.5 inches or so, by the time we got down there, guess what? It literally had matted right at that point where the relaxed hair and the new growth met. So right there at that point, right there in the middle, it stopped right there. So we tried to unbraid, and it couldn't unbraid. It stopped right there. I remember screaming like, oh my God! Oh my gosh, my hair, my hair! Remember, I had relaxed hair and it was not long. If it was anything, it was probably this long. So it was not long at all. And so with that, it was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So I had to make the decision to cut the relaxed hair with the braid and remain with the new growth. The new growth of my brand new, naturally done, formed all on its own natural dreadlocks. That's right, y'all. That's how I got these beautiful dreadlocks. They're not salon dreadlocks. They're not sister locks. They're literally what you would get when us Africans just leave our hair and not do anything, don't touch it, especially if it's within its own groove. And as you can see, you can actually see how thin some of the braids that she had done. This is how thin the braids were, because from the root it kind of just came out into the same pattern or section that she'd done from my scalp. So that is actually how thin the braids were, because they just came out the same way. So cut off the relaxed hair, got to just 1 inch, and I remember I was crying. I couldn't believe it. I was crying. So let me tell you something about natural hair. We absolutely love it. We revere it. It's just, at least I do. But there is there is somewhat of a taboo attached to it back home in the islands, in the Caribbean. Of course, we call it dreads, dreadlocks. It is also kind of associated with Rastafarianism, which is a religion, which is a little different. Dreadlocks and sister locks or anything of that nature is different to a Rastafarian who grows his or her hair in a dreadlocks style. So there was and still is a taboo attached to it, where people kind of assume if you have dreadlocks. Now I'm sure by now it's lessened, right? I'm sure by now people understand that it's more of a style than a religion only. But trust me, when I started my dreads some 20 years ago, it was huge. It was a big deal. And so it was not looked upon all the time or everywhere I went as, oh my gosh, I love your hair, it's amazing. No, I really did have to deal with the taboo of, are you Rastafarian? Is your religion somehow changing? And it was just kind of weird to me, where I was like, let me tell you how I got this hairstyle. It was almost by mistake, but it wasn't, because I really believe, just like every other culture, every other race, they get to enjoy their natural hair and it grows. I realized that us Africans, our natural hair, when it's left alone and we treat it in its natural state, it really flourishes. just like everybody else's hair flourish. And theirs grow, and ours in its natural state. Once you take care of it, it grows. But there's something to be said of dreadlocks. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's as if it just loves not being touched, not being done too much with. That's when it just flourishes. It's almost like, it's really from the islands. It's saying, leave me alone, and just see what I can do. And from then, it started to grow, and it started to grow, and it started to grow. And as you all absolutely know, I love wigs. I love experimenting with different hairs. But I felt so confident about doing that because I know that this beauty was underneath. So, y'all, I think we might be getting close. The butterflies are now probably turning into moths. I have no idea. Y'all, I think we're really close. We're in Sherman Oaks. So my amazing hair artist, she loves to call herself, is Liz Rich. She is an artist, a hair artist to the stars. She is amazing. She's here in Sherman Oaks, Liz Rich. And if you want to follow her, and you'll get to meet her later, but if you want to follow her, it's on Instagram. It's _ Liz, L-I-Z, Rich, R-I-C-H. That's her on Instagram. I'm going to do this, y'all. Listen, I think I look really good. Ow! But I'm not sure how I feel. Look at how beautiful she is. Let's do it! Oh my gosh. Wait, listen. Y'all, it's number 32, okay? Is this it right here? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm gonna put my joy juice right here, and I'm gonna sit right here.
Okay, ready?
Do I need to lift this or put, oh, I need to put my, oh my gosh, it's so rough. Y'all, this is how long I've not done this. It's been 20 something years. So I obviously am not even, so it stays to the back, or you know what?
To the front, and then you can tie it.
Oh, I can tie it. So let me let Liz hold my hair while I hold this. You know how much you want to bet? I feel like if I wouldn't really be needing this part so much, just because. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, look at the top. Do we need to start to take down the top too?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So it's just a. We can just, yeah, undo.
Got the styling down pat.
All right. Y'all know, I don't know if you know, but I'm always like conscious of my forehead. I'm like so conscious of my forehead.
Okay.
So I'm hoping the style that, by the way, I gave Liz full creative control, like full creative control. Seriously, I did.
I think for sure this side.
This side, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, sometimes you can have a good side and a bad side, y'all. Oh my gosh.
Okay, now I'm going to section the back because I'm going to start there.
It feels so weird to have somebody else's hand in my hair. Oh my gosh. That part is very interesting. Did I tell you she might just be doing a color too? So you just kind of have to just keep looking.
All right, so Getting ready to take the first piece
What?
of hair.
So wait, hold up just now. Wait. So are you going to use a rubber band or anything like that, or do nothing? You just bam. Is she giving it to me to hold? Like you can't even like this. I can't hold it. I can't hold it. Oh my gosh, Yul, I heard a couple snaps. Okay, I really need to be really good about this and hold it. Oh my goodness, some is in my hand, some is on the floor. But like, how amazing. Thank you. Wow. Oh, it's in my hand. This is so surreal. I'm really trying to be really good. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm trying to not freak out. It's looking edgier already. As I said, I'm not liking her right now. I'll probably like her later, but not right now. 20 years, y'all, 20 years. And this is the first human that has done or touched my hair. Liz Rich. Oh my gosh, she must be extremely special, and she is. I've grown to trust her. And shout out to Trivia for just saying, girl, you gotta just check my girl Liz out. Because here I am in her chair. Oh my God. I must admit my head feels lighter. Like right now it feels lighter, like I can move my head without one side of my neck hurting or the other side hurting because, yeah. So remember, when your hair grows really long, because of the weight of it, it can actually start thinning at the roots. That's one of the things with the dreadlocks. But even as Liz is cutting off all these years of everything that I feel I've been through and I know that I have, I'm literally, like, I'm not even kidding. It's literally feeling lighter. By the way, for those of you who are into vibes and all that, she really has an amazing, very, very loving vibe that makes you feel so comfortable. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're gonna be ever surprised. As I said, it's a little thin because it's been like, you know, in the length for a while. But as you know, when I put it in like cornrows and stuff, it gets more full. But oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Do you think she should go shorter? No. Gosh, yo, Liz is the bomb. Look, it feels so light. My neck doesn't hurt. Oh my gosh, I think I want to jump on the scale right now because I think I lost like about 20 pounds. Okay, I'm lying. But Liz, it feels really good. Thank you so much. Oh my.
Should we take it up another notch?
You know what? Let's take it up another notch. So said Liz. The one woman that I trusted after 21 years to touch my hair, you know she must be good. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, I've never in my entire life colored my hair. So this is the first time in 23 years that I've been alive. I've only been alive 23 years. Don't be like that. This is the first time I've ever colored my hair, like ever. She has this amazing welcome little plaque that literally has your name on it. So it says, welcome Raquel. Then next to it, it says, seek adventure. Now I must admit, as Liz starts to get closer to the front, I'm not getting nervous necessarily, but anytime I have to like expose my forehead, I get a little self-conscious. Yay! Oh. You know, like I told you, I actually fell asleep. I really did. That's how relaxing this thing is. Oh my God. I shared a lot today, and so I am going to put my hair in a bag. Let's do this because we're really looking at possibly donating it later on. So, oh my gosh, when I measure, that's funny. And so even on the ground, there's like a whole bunch of inches on the ground, but let's just put this in the bag, y'all. Woohoo! We're putting this, and then we have some more here. Some more that she was giving it to me, but I was just in shock that I didn't pay attention and it dropped to the floor. And then there's just this extra right here. So, bam! Thank you so much, Miss Liz! Yay! Oh my gosh! Like I can feel the heat on my scalp. Do you see? Can you see the color a little bit? It's a little teaser. We're not giving it away today, but you can see a little bit of the color. Remember, my first time ever coloring, so. And I survived, y'all. I survived. I did it. Wow, I love it. Thank you, Mama.
Just keep it hydrated, you know, like make sure you definitely are cleansing your scalp as well and not just focusing on the hydration, because buildup can kind of clog your pores and prevent your hair from growing.
Love you guys so much, and thank you for joining me on my amazing natural hair journey. I call it my hair chronicles. On to the next chapter. You just got to keep it locked. Then you'll see what the next chapter is. But thank you. I love you so much. And thank you for loving me with or without dreads. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Later. Bye. Yay! Oh my gosh. Hi, beautiful people. Hi, everybody. Mwah, 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 mwah. You made it. Yes. You're here, you are seeing the fabulous, the beautiful. It's me. You made it to the reveal. Yes, I know it's been a lot of questions. I tried not to lie. I really did not. I did not. I tried not to lie. I tried to just say, hold on and wait a little bit. But you're here, y'all. Thank you so much for being patient. Thank you so much for continuing and for following our journey on myKEEtv about my hair, whether I was going to cut it or not. But yes, this is it, y'all. This is your girl, Raquel. I did do the big chop, but as you can see, it's still there. It's just colored and it's done in an asymmetrical bob. And that was done by Liz Rich and her amazing salon in Sherman Oaks. Girlie, thank you so much. You are amazing. You are the bomb. Thank you, Liz. But y'all are the best. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, beautiful people. So this is the reveal. Tell me if you like it. You like it? I put this outfit together just for you all. I try to make my hair match my outfit too, but yeah, this is it. This is the fabulous hair reveal. Thank you so much. I love all you.